Hello everyone, this is Viking Strategist here again with some Raid Shadow Legends. I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll postpone a day so we can get the boosted summons. It's Yellow Shards. Not my Primal, Void, or Ancients. So I guess I'll be holding on to those for a little bit longer. But yeah, there has been a little bit of progress. Sort of. My Gladewulf is moving up. I've currently got him in a couple sets of Resilience and some Immortal. So he's alright. But I currently can't really run him because the only two healers I have are Reliquary and War Priest. They're up Romero, but who really counts Romero? So I don't really have any decent heals yet, and I could possibly have it if I was pulling some shards, but alas, I'm trying to hold on to them, so I'm trying to be a little more responsible with that. Is that today? Nope. Yeah, I ended up actually missing a day, and that happened to be the day of the Red Keep. So that was awesome. I also almost got to Silver 3. I want to say 1550, something like that. But yeah, I'm not optimized enough. And Doom Tower, I did actually make some progress. I am now on the 9th floor. I think last time y'all saw me, I was on 7th floor. It's not much moving, but it's just already getting a little bit hard to compete with, mainly because of this champion here. Which that reminds me, I don't think I mentioned it in the last video, but after seeing what Gladewulf can do, I kind of feel like he's super powerful for newer accounts like mine. The A1 is kind of an to decrease speed at looks like 50% chance at max per hit. That's kind of But the AoE provoke scaling with the first of all, everything scales up with defense, so that's nice. Then a counter attack on him and ally protection on everybody, and then the passive of reducing the damage he takes based off of ally protection buffs. Sounds awesome. Just I don't have any way to heal him. But otherwise, he's pretty powerful. He's already out damaging champions. And ideally would be able to keep them alive. He does usually die first. So, I mean, that shows it's working. Ooh, clan leveled up. Yay. And that also means that I have decided to spend a little bit on the Gladewulf. So I'm back to saving up again. But I kind of felt like he needed some power to be able to compensate for it. I could try to redo my War Priest, but I don't think her healing scales off of anything. Just the actual champion's HP. I want to say. I should have her max book. She's not max book. Okay. Yeah, it's just percentage of the target's max HP. So it's nothing major, although I could get it on the 3 turn. Do I have any books, though? Like, spam with notifications. I have 2 blue books. I'm gonna have to invest them in the Gladewulf, but I guess after that I'll have to be War Priest. Because as much as I like having the ability to just revive, I don't think Reliquary heals enough. Now, with the amount of speed I have on her, she does have uses where it's a boss that just loves throwing debuffs, because she will constantly cleanse the debuffs every 3 turns. So that's awesome. But outside of that, if it's just straight up damage, that heal buff sucks, because the champion has to take a turn to heal. Whereas War Priest just heals you. The only thing is, I don't even think she probably still has life gear. No, she doesn't have life gear. Oh, that's right, because I was running her in Faction Wars. Which, there's also been small progress on that. Nothing serious. I think I gained another 3 stars. Can I even do Skinwalker yet? No. Actually, if I have enough potions, I could probably do a floor or 2. I cannot see that. Okay, I got 5. Yeah, webcam's right in that spot. Yeah, and they have gear, right? What do they have on them? Oh, they're both attack style. Oh. Yeah, if I get them both level 30, I could probably run a star or 2 out of Skinwalker, but that's just kind of waiting. Dark Elf, I'm still waiting on new Dark Elves because, like, again, I'm not getting anybody. The only blue champions I'm getting are what I'm getting from when I'm grinding the campaign, which I'm immediately funneling. So I'm just, I think, one lizard short of all blue buffs for that, right? Yeah, because I have one right here. So I really need that double buff. Otherwise, I might have to just pull, hell, even maybe a yellow shard if I get one. Just because I need something. Otherwise, all it's going to be is me just grinding to 6-star champions like Bogsmith or Bowsmith. I think it's Bogsmith. When instead I could be investing in other champions that could like work with Morag. I guess we'll see how that goes though. So I was thinking just for the last few minutes or so of the video, I'll probably show at least some of my grind for the night. I do play a bit after the recording stops, so technically it'll never really be all of it, but it's gonna be a lot of the same stuff, just grinding the same mission over and over. Because outside of the weekly quest requirements, or say like right now I'm waiting on the power or the can't remember the red dungeon. Well, I'm waiting on that one to open up for my mission. But otherwise, the only time I'm doing anything else would be to run some scrolls for masteries, and that's just because you have to hit, I think, 15 dungeon bosses or something like that to pass the weekly mission. But yeah, it's generally not too difficult, although it's getting a lot more. I'm seeing a lot more yellows. I'm seeing people using the Get Alice code, which, or whatever the code is. Which, yeah. Although I don't get, how do you get these two? Unless that's some luck. Because, yeah, level 40. This is starting to become a thing, though, where I'm actually encountering things that are quite a bit more powerful. My power, which is a little exaggerated now from a couple of things, is 67k. But I know power's not everything, just yeesh. The tag team hasn't really changed. I mean, I have my couple new champions in there, and they do damage. They're definitely not like she's already moving pretty fast, but not super. But she's prepping up for arena. Because once I get through with focusing, I'll be able to put a little bit on her, and she's doing damage, but obviously still not ready for arena. I need to be able to focus on some of their masteries or their ascension, basically. Although I'm heading towards level 52 or 42. Ugh. And it's an immediate almost slap. Like, yeah, I think this is the one I want to use first. Could be misremembering. I know she needs to die, she revives. Which, that's part of the reason I really want to get her up there. That alone is broken. 3 champions being able to hit in the same turn. Yeah, and I clearly need more speed on him. Well, it was definitely a tougher fight, but I clearly won it. So I'll take it. Yeah, generally anything 100,000 power I can fight, as long as it's not a a yellow with 35,000 power. Now I think I'll be ending it here. Just figured I'd have this kind of stuff in the background. Love it the way I have it set up right now with the life steal and how much speed she has. They can't touch her on this current stage, and then she basically almost one-shots everybody at a speed they can't keep up with unless she gets a reduced speed buff. A decreased speed debuff. But yeah. So I think I'll be leaving that there. Hopefully something will be changing because I'm focusing on getting Gladewulf to 5-star. And then I'll go back to focusing on another 6-star from a yellow. If I end up depending on him enough, maybe he'll get within 6-star priority. But for now, no. 5-star should do plenty. Especially when I can focus on better gear. I used up every ounce of gear I had for that resilience set. I think it's called resilience. That gives him the max HP and defense. And I still kind of kind of gear for him. But we'll see how it goes. Anyways, appreciate y'all stopping by, and I'll see you later. Peace.